Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this a young boy, hands covered in grease, his heart pounding with excitement, eyes wide as he watches the powerful roar of an engine for the first time. While other kids dreamed of becoming warriors, samurais, or even great leaders, this boy had only one dream: machines, speed, and revolutionizing the world of mobility. That boy was Soichiro Honda, and his story is not just about cars or motorcycles. It's about grit, determination, and an unshakable will to turn failures into stepping stones. This is the story of the man who built an empire from nothing. Born in 1906 in a small village in Japan, Honda was fascinated by anything that moved. His father was a blacksmith and bicycle repairman, and young Soichiro spent hours watching, learning, and getting his hands dirty. Then one day, he saw something that changed his life forever: his first car. It wasn't just a vehicle to him. It was magic, a glimpse into the future. That single encounter lit a fire in his soul, and he knew his destiny was written in oil, steel, and rubber. At just 15 years old, armed with nothing but passion and determination, Honda left his home and traveled to Tokyo. He became an apprentice at an auto repair shop. But he wasn't just another mechanic, he was a sponge, absorbing every detail, every sound, every movement of the engines he worked on. He didn't just want to fix cars. He wanted to understand them, redefine them, and one day, create them. After years of relentless learning, he took his first big risk, starting his own company to manufacture piston rings. But dreams alone weren't enough. His first designs were rejected by Toyota for poor quality. Most people would have given up. Most would have walked away, but not Honda. Instead, he went back to school, refined his craft, and returned with an improved design. And this time, Toyota approved it. It was his first major breakthrough. But fate had other plans. Just as success was knocking on his door, World War II arrived like an unstoppable storm. His factory bombed twice. As if that wasn't enough, an earthquake later destroyed what little remained. Everything he had worked for, everything he had built, was gone. For most, this would have been the end of the road. But for Honda, this was just another challenge. With resources scarce and Japan struggling to rebuild, he saw an opportunity where others saw despair. He took small leftover engines, attached them to bicycles, and unknowingly created what would become the foundation of the Honda Motor Company. His first major product, the Honda Cub, wasn't just a success, it was a revolution. Affordable, reliable, and easy to ride, it took Japan by storm, then the world. But Honda wasn't one to settle. Motorcycles were just the beginning. He had a bigger dream: cars. When he announced that Honda would enter the automobile industry, skeptics laughed. How could a small motorcycle company take on industry giants like Toyota and Nissan? But Honda thrived on doubt. And when he introduced the Honda Civic and later the Accord, the world took notice. These weren't just cars. They were masterpieces of fuel efficiency, reliability, and innovation. Honda had arrived. Still, he wasn't satisfied. He wanted to prove that Honda wasn't just a brand, it was a force. So, he set his sights on the ultimate battleground, Formula One racing. People thought he was crazy. A motorcycle company competing in the world's most elite racing series. Impossible. But Honda defied expectations yet again. Not only did they compete, but they won. And they kept winning, going head-to-head with the biggest names in motorsport. So what made Soichiro Honda legendary? It wasn't just his machines. It was his mindset. He turned failures into lessons, setbacks into opportunities, and dreams into reality. He once said, "Success represents the 1% of your work that results from the 99% that is called failure." Today, when you see a Honda vehicle on the road, know that it's more than just a car or a motorcycle. It's a testament to resilience, to innovation, to an unstoppable spirit. It's proof that failure is never the end, it's just the beginning of something greater. If Soichiro Honda's story inspired you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more stories of visionaries who changed the world. And don't forget to share this with someone who needs a dose of motivation today. See you in the next video.